paid already, or the opportunity. And so I want to talk about real quick how with Sora 2, with Suno, you're hearing more and more about AI. We've been talking about and using AI, just letting you guys know, hey, this is what we do for a living, putting this AI together. But you can fully automate YouTube channels where the AI grabs a story from where you trigger it to go, creates a story with the characters that you know, and then publishes it by itself. And we are able to do that whether we are in Soweto or if we are in Cali, Florida, it doesn't matter. And we can do that for you. And we also can automate your emails, your phone calls. Things are getting a lot cheaper at the same time. You're bundling and you're spending so much money on the services, not just the people who are doing stuff and setting it up for you, but the software. And I say it's still affordable, but you really want to jump on this now so you don't have to play catch up. People say, man, what are you? I'm whatever you want to call me, but we are consultants. We're AI managers, AI consultants, sports agents over at ColemanPRFIRM.com. And I got my other hat I put on. Hold on. Put that Millionaire X hat on too. Yeah, can I wear two at the same time? Nah, because I'm going to cover one up. But shout out to Soweto, Sabona. Yeah, boy. We're in here. But yeah, that's what. Because what I want to see everybody do is to do more of what you love. I want you to do more of the fun stuff. I never liked working for anybody where I had to be on their time per se. I had to do it their way. I just got a good interview about that. If you go check out the Diversified Game podcast and YouTube channel, and that'll be out probably this week or next with the brother who he's international with his, but talks about when you do get that government money, how they flip things on you and stop you or defund you. And when we get all into it, just finished it. You'll see me in the same fit because of that. But yeah, this AI is serious. And you'll see me on this channel, and please subscribe, because the more you subscribe, the more questions you ask, I'll do. The only questions I'm not going to talk about are crypto questions. If I throw something out there on crypto, great. That's what you got. I'm not about to be one of these people acting like I'm an expert in it. We played with it when they called us criminals. And I'm not, playing with crypto in this country at all right now. If you want to invest in it and put it in your 401k, that's one thing. If you have extra, if you're debt free, but a lot of people are just talking about things they can barely spell. That Dunning-Kruger effect is real. Yes, it's really real, son. If it's really real, son, let me know. But it's just, I don't want to be that person. And I'm just love learning every day something new. We're using AI, we're studying AI. Someone told me it's like every week on LinkedIn you get a new certification, and I say, yeah, I love learning. So wow, that's the thing. And once you start knowing how to learn, you can learn quicker, and you can learn more, and you can learn about different subjects. The worst thing is someone who is injustiable. They can't learn. That you can't educate them. And some of that is ego. Some of that is, some people, their IQ just isn't that high. So and I was talking to a young lady, and I was like, let me show patience because I needed something quicker. Let me show patience because I didn't know if she had special needs. And it was like, if she did, she was high functioning. But I meet people every day that don't have special needs per se, but they move very slow on their reactions of, things, taking an order. And this is why everybody can't join the military. This is why everybody can't have certain jobs, because you got to be able to think like quick. And you don't have to talk quick, but you got to think quick. You got to be able to think in the moment, especially with this AI, because I had and I'm not going to mention the big conference, but I typed in and clicked on one of their links, and they basically took over my chat GPT until I told them not to. The way that what they had encrypted in that link. So you got to be careful with that, folks. You got to be careful. But I want more people to be able to do more things that they love. I want you guys to listen to channels like this where you can actually get some game. You know, you don't have a lot of channels that will really show you how to do life. Not just get money, but how to live, period. You know, as old boy said in the movie. How to live, period. A lot of y'all don't know how to live. A lot of y'all are trying to figure things out that others have figured out and will tell you the formula. Now, whether they charge you or, you know, as a life coach or a mentor or just whatever you want to call it, a consultant, but you don't have to suffer your whole life. You don't have to just try to, you know, just figure things out, because there's people who are really winning in life, and they'll give you the game, they'll give you some tips, some training, and you got it. But people, you know, are influenced by some of the most, like if you're influenced by people who are less informed, less uneducated, you know, educated than you, whatever you want to call it. Like why would the fifth grader lead the college through the class? And I heard somebody say that about a country I got ties to. They're like, it's like the fifth graders leading this whole country. It's not run smart. This systems are everything. Strategy is everything. So I just wanted to come on here real quick, give you that game. You know, Sora 2, I personally on my desktop haven't been able to play it with it the way I can't, but I play with Sora and it's cool. But if you have an iPhone, and you know, on my Android, I was able to download Sora 2, but they want you to pay for it. And I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer, because it'll be out. And I have so many subscriptions. Ask Nikki. Ask Nikki about subscriptions. This stuff is getting expensive for real. You know, it's we have helped people with the information that we have with AfroWire AI. You can go check that out. You know, I'm part of the AD&C family, serve as the business manager over there, and you know, I love what has been created, and the next thing will be for any creators who want to put the time and the money into it is fully automated YouTube channels. Yes, we can build fully automated. It's proven. It's here. It's, you know, will you get your return on investment? That's something nobody can tell you. It kind of depends where you are in YouTube and how is it going, and your CPM in your country and everything else that goes with YouTube. But I would say, you know, if you need help with that, holler at CPRFIRM.com. KC at CPRFIRM.com. All the links are in the description, so you have no excuse to be behind. Don't waste your money on things that, you know, are a waste of time. Don't do it. Right now is the time to build. Right now the time is to get debt free. Right now is the time to start investing and putting your money in things that are proven. You don't have to always, you know, do the risky stuff. You're 9 out of 10 times you're gonna lose because you don't know enough about those things. Again, just because you can say crypto doesn't mean you know how to invest it. You even know how to spend it. So don't waste your time. Do the stuff that's proven first, and then get with the experts or even somebody who knows more than you. You guys have gotten the game. I want to thank you for taking the time. I got meetings on meetings, so I just want to bless you real quick. Be blessed. Share this game with somebody. It will change their life. It's going to change your life too if you know how to follow. You know how to listen. You know how to get down with the get down.